I mean, let's be honest, it's been a bit absurd, really, to be so dominant, to make so many chances and to only have 6. But that shows you how this game has gone. As Knox, one last time, coming forwards and taken by the clear player of the match, Anna Hawkins, in goal from Pontypridd, who has been utterly outstanding. Keeper's counting her, the ref's counting her down, and she has to release it. But yeah, she's been brilliant, Hawkins. A string of ludicrous saves. Wrexham have been pummeling the woodwork as well. But finally, we got some breathing space, and now 6-1. It's a fairer reflection as Wrexham, with the 3 minutes of added time, almost up. Well, it is up, I think. Win a set corner, right-hand side. Knox has gone, I beg your pardon, Snape has gone off. So Knox goes across to take. The away swinger. This is the first away swinger we've taken this season. Players split around the penalty spot into a good area. Bartle heads it into the goal mouth. Oh, shot blocked on the line. Hooked back in by Hughes. Blocked again on the line. Another corner. That kind of sums up this match. Wrexham in the 6-yard box, just not able to apply the finish. It's been a daft sort of game. And there is frustration to be had here. But having said that, Wrexham have been so dominant. Now Hughes, unlucky, gets up for the corner, heads it wide, and the referee has seen enough. That is the final whistle. Wrexham win 6-1 at Pontypridd United and go top of the table. Of course, Cardiff and Swansea will play each other tonight. And you can't call that ruthless, because we should have scored double figures comfortably. I don't mean to be harsh on Pontypridd, but they've been given a tough hand, haven't they, this season, losing so many players in the summer, losing their management team in the summer, losing the replacement manager 2 weeks ago as well. And they again battled gutsily, but again lost 6-1 to a Wrexham side that was completely in control, pretty much start to finish. Although there was an unpleasantly long period where you just wanted to open that gap between the sides in terms of goals scored up a little bit more than we actually did. It was 2-1 for far too long. 2-1 for exactly 50 minutes. From the 21st minute goal that Lloyd scored for Pontypridd that made it 2-1 to the 71st minute goal by Barker, which thankfully gave us that breathing space. It was just one of those games. Hawkins was remarkable. We hit the bar twice, admittedly the first time led to our opening goal. We hit the post as well, and Hawkins just made save after save after save. There were a couple of clearances off the line, 2 of which came right at the end of the match from Knox's corner. And ultimately, as the Wrexham players go across to acknowledge the superb support they were given from the Wrexham Ultras, it's a victory, and Wrexham go top of the league for a couple of hours at least. So, let's have a little look back at what actually happened. Well, Wrexham started in exactly the manner you'd want. We were ahead after 80 seconds. Ava Suckley striking after the ball hit the bar. She was able to get there and knock in the rebound with her head. And at that point, you think, okay, Pontypridd surely are going to cave in here. As I've said throughout the commentary, they've averaged 5 goals conceded every league match this season, and you thought that things could get very unpleasant for them. They let in 7 at home to Cardiff in their last home match. But we missed chances. A scramble led to a good save with Harris's feet. Knox drilled a great shot against the inside of the post. And we were frustrated until in the 20th where the knock struck with a lovely finish, just feeding it inside the left-hand post. Hawkins even then got a hand to it but couldn't quite get enough on it to push it around the post, and so Wrexham took a 2-goal lead. But that's where the strangeness began, because straight from the restart, Lister did well, found space down the left-hand side, whipped the ball into the goal mouth. Only Lloyd was in there, and Maddison Lloyd, on loan from Cardiff, did really well. Back to goal, the ball was behind her. She did well, really, to bring her under control, managed to spin and hit a shot which took a deflection. It wasn't going quickly, but the deflection completely wrong-footed Craven, who had no chance, and it dribbled painfully into the net. And to be fair to Pontypridd, they had their best spell of the game then. Wrexham had to work hard, and it took a while for us to create chances. We did again with Mahmoud having an opportunity straight from a goal kick, and as the half closed, we again started to pressure, but we just couldn't find that third goal. It was hugely frustrating. Half-time saw Ava Suckley replaced by Rosie Hughes, who put in a hell of a shift up front, and it just got really silly then. The chances we were making, we were camped in the Pontypridd penalty area for long periods of the game. Just couldn't get that ball past Barker, who made save after save. One terrific double save from 2 close-range shots. Mahmoud was one-on-one twice and couldn't get the ball past it. Barker drilling a shot wide after the short goal kick didn't work out. Bartle with a close-range header she couldn't keep under the bar. Lily Jones one-on-one, and her touch was heavy. But finally the goal came. A lovely sharp move by Wrexham. Barker feeding in Snape on the left, who played a lovely return pass down the left channel, and Barker one-on-one prodded it first time into the bottom right corner, setting a club record. 7 consecutive games she's scored in now for Wrexham. 4 minutes later, another crisp finish, and she had another. And Wrexham, with Pontypridd now really struggling for fitness, started to pile it on. A free kick conceded by Ackerman, the substitute, who went right through the back of Barker's ankle just outside the box. Meant Snape had a free kick which she ripped beautifully inside the left post. And Wrexham got the 6th in the first minute of added time, when Bartle, the skipper, who was constantly finding space beyond the far post from set pieces, got on the end of one and placed a lovely looped header over Hawkins and into the net. Wrexham could have scored more, frankly, even though that was in added time. A huge scramble in the 4th minute of added time, so the ball cleared off the line twice from shots inside the 6-yard box. But it didn't get any worse for Pontypridd, who showed terrific heart and kept going just as they did at the Globe earlier this season. But Wrexham were wasteful. There's no point in denying it. But certainly were able to finish the job and get that 6-1 win. Like I said, propels us to the top of the league.